all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Britta coming at you fast with another Destiny guide, and today we're going to be looking at how to defeat Skolas arc damage version. I made a video on how to defeat him solar damage very quickly, but here we are fighting him with arc burn instead of solar burn, and it's a bit trickier. And there's a couple of different things that you have to do because melting him with Galahorns just won't work. Now, you can try this with 3 Thunderlords instead. 3 Thunderlords and then 3 sniper rifles that are all arc. I haven't personally tried it. I have heard that it is pretty much the same effect, that it can be done. But personally, what we are going to be talking about today and what I'm going to be showing is how to do it if you don't have enough firepower to take him down in this first go. So, you're going to start off the same. You're going to go to the servitor. You're going to destroy him, you're going to unload. Then what's going to happen is you're going to have another person rotate around to the other platform where the other servitor spawns across the map, kill him, while the other 2 players stay up here and try to continue dealing damage to Skolas as much as they can. Now, if Skolas does show up like he just did right there, then they do have to rotate around, whether it's through the corridor or through the field over to the left, whichever way you want to do it. Just make sure that in this arena you have to focus on killing the adds, because the adds are the ones who will do the most damage to you, because every single add in this uses arc as their weaponry. So you have to be very, very careful. Skolas is not much of a threat, but the adds are very much so. So you have to be very careful when fighting the adds and when traversing the map to make sure you don't get picked off. Now, before we continue this, I do want to give a quick shout out to my community channel. We do have some extra time. It is somewhat of a long gameplay. I am affiliated with an esports organization by the name of Mutiny. The link is in the description for the community YouTube channel that I'm actually the director of. I am the leader of that channel. If you guys could go check that out, hit the subscribe button, see if you'd like to stay. We do a lot of random stuff, random gameplay, Call of Duty, Destiny, whatever other games that we come up with, really. What other games that we want to put up, we put up. And yeah, it's just more videos for you guys to see from me, more videos for you guys to see from other people that you might enjoy, and stuff like that. So definitely go check that out, please. Hit that subscribe button while you're there. And yeah, we'll be actually having a giveaway soon too, so make sure you guys stick around for that on that channel and on this channel. So anyway, back to the video. So yeah, just use arc weapons. I used the Fatebringer, then I used the Queen Sniper Rifle, and I used this, I don't remember if I used the Queen Sniper Rifle. Did I or did I not? I think I did. I think I used some kind of arc sniper rifle. I'm pretty sure it was the Queen Sniper Rifle, and then it's called Her Benevolence. And then I used Exodus Plan for my rocket launcher. I used Etheric Light on it, boosted it up to 365. It has 2 tubes in the shell, and it is an arc rocket launcher, which is why I boosted it up. So even an arc rocket launcher does more damage than a Galahorn, so make sure you guys use whatever you have that is arc, because it will do more damage than a Galahorn. Now, let's get back to the strategy. Now, as you can see here, I'm actually affected by something, and this essence occurs at around one half damage to his health. So when you deal 1/2 damage to Skolas' health, he'll break the chains on the servitors. You don't need to destroy servitors anymore to deal damage to him, but at that point he's going to start dealing this thing to you, this effect, this burned thingy on you. And you have 30 seconds each time one of you is affected before you need to switch it off to somebody else. So what happens is you get burned by this effect, you are waiting to die, and by the time you get to around 5 seconds, you should have somebody come up to you and hold square on you to take the essence from you. So what's going to happen is that you're going to be unable to take that essence back from them for about 40 seconds, but they're going to be affected for 30 seconds. So you're not going to have enough time to save them once they take the essence off of you. So the third person needs to come around and pick it up. And by the time that happens, the first person won't be immune to picking it up anymore. So you have to rotate it around in a circle amongst the 3 people. So take turns, call out, count down when you have 10 seconds left so people know when to come up to you. Don't just be like, take it off, take it off, take it off, and then people have to panic and find you and they don't know where you are. Stick together. Always stick together. As soon as one person dies, it complicates things, because if that one person is the person who is next up in rotation to pick it up, then that means that unless he can be revived quick enough, which is usually not the case, then the guy who is infected will die, and that just leaves one guy left alone to try and do something, try to revive somebody, and then that guy will get infected as well with this essence and start dying as well. So you need to make sure that everybody is together and that people do not die. The less people go down, the more smoothly this will run. And we only went down a couple of times in here, so I decided to show it. The first time I tried this with my first set of friends, we finished it, but it was tedious. We went down a lot. It was kind of nerve-wracking, so I decided to put up this video instead because it is shorter. We beat him faster. We beat him in like 10 minutes rather than like 20. And yeah, it's just less nerve-wracking when people go down. And yeah, as you can see right here, in fact, I am apparently the last Guardian standing. Just like I said, don't go down. So I do come in the clutch because I do have this helmet that revives people faster. It does just about save Foresight. I think he goes and tries to revive Future over there. And what ends up happening is they end up coming back around through the corridor. They make a big circle around the map. And then I radiance halfway through, so I have enough time to pick off the essence off of the guy who's about to die. So pretty crazy clutch plays going on. I don't know if this is right now or if this happens a bit later, but it does happen eventually. I do remember it because it was a pretty intense moment, pretty intense feeling. But yeah, so besides the fact that you want to have all sorts of arc weaponry, Fatebringer, you definitely want to have a sniper rifle. You don't need a fusion rifle. You don't need a shotgun. Okay, you need a sniper rifle because with a sniper rifle you can stun lock the boss. You can stun lock Skolas. And he will, on that first part especially, he'll take his time approaching you because he'll be, I can't talk. he'll still stay in a stun lock as long as you keep sniping him and shooting him with the Thunderlord and stuff like that continuously. Now the Thunderlord is probably the best thing to use for your heavy, as I would recommend. If you don't, then just use a generic rocket launcher like I have right here that deals arc damage. Nonetheless, it will do a lot of damage to him. It does about 8 to 9,000. I want to say 9,000 damage to him because it does 6,000 something plus 2,000 something when you hit him direct impact. So it does deal a lot of damage. Whereas the Galahorn, I think, does about I want to say 4,000, 5,000. I just kind of eyeballed it. I know that the Galahorn hits about 2,000 something on hit, and the Wolfpack rounds are usually typically double that in damage. So if I had to guess, I'd say like somewhere around 4,500. So anyway, the arc rocket launchers do 2 times as much damage as a regular Galahorn. So use arc rocket launchers. Buy one if you don't have one from like a Vanguard vendor or a Crucible vendor. In fact, the new Monarchy one, the Admonisher, when you get that in arc, is very, very good. You can re-roll it so it holds 3 tubes and has grenades and horseshoes, or it has tracking and it has 3 tubes. Tripod is what the ability itself is called. So yeah, I mean, just continue doing what we're doing here. If you get overrun on that platform, rotate around, jump over to this platform, shoot stuff from this platform. If you need to rotate around to somebody who's dying, who's dead over on that platform, then, go through the left. Just run in a complete circle. Never try to go in any opposite directions, especially if there's ads out, because you will get killed and you will die in the middle of the field, and it will be almost impossible to revive you until all ads are dead. And especially if you have to beat the clock with this essence bullshit going on, then you're not going to be able to revive the homies that tried to save your life in the first place. So definitely focus on the ads first, right? Stick to cover like this cover up here. Kill as many ads as you can. Don't even worry about fighting the boss, because the boss has different abilities depending on how much time he has. I forgot to mention, when he gets down to half health, that's when he starts spawning the first wave of mines, right? And that's when we had a hunter go invisible. We actually had 2 hunters, thankfully, who both could go invisible, run around, pick up the mines without getting hurt, while I stayed on the 3rd mine location, either on this platform in the back or on the other platform that we keep going on over there. So you definitely have to communicate, definitely have to talk to each other, like who's going to go on which mine. Don't let the person with the essence go alone. Make sure that whoever is traversing all the way across the map to destroy the mine does not have the essence on him, or does not need to pick up the essence, that it's only between the last 2 people who do and do not need it. So, it's just think about it, guys. Just think about it. Like, you don't want the guy who is poisoned going all by himself all the way across the map, because that's just bound to have him die. And about a quarter health, he spawns his next set of mines, but what we always were able to do is, just like you saw right there, just keep shooting at him with your arc snipers, your arc rocket launchers, your arc weapons, and just melt him before he has a chance to move, and then go dismantle the mines, because as soon as Skolas dies, all of the adds die as well. So here you see me get a pulse rifle with the ability that it deals bonus damage to all kinds of fallen enemies, which is probably the best ability out of all of them. I will be leveling this up soon, but for now, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like if this was helpful, and as always, make sure you have a wonderful day.